It's a 2008 Tahoe, but I've had this happen on other years. What it is, when you go to shut your door, it pops and it sounds like the door's gonna break off. And when you're at the gas station, you go to shut your door, everybody looks at you like, oh my god, dude just broke his door. Well, to fix it, you don't have to replace this entire hinge, and it's not the top one that causes it, it's this bottom one. And what I do to fix it, I have this old gear oil left over from an old 86 Toyota 4x, but I pour some in the lid, use a chopstick, I don't know why, chopstick, I soak it in there and basically just douse this top pin all around this bearing. Just kind of soak this area in gear oil. Now, about 5 minutes ago, I went and filled this thing up, and when I shut the door, I mean, the whole county looked at me because it was so loud, popping and cracking. So now I cover this in gear oil all through here. And now it's literally effortless and silent. Yeah, you could probably use, lithium or WD or anything, but if you have some old real thick gear oil laying around, even if it's used, doesn't matter. It stays there a lot longer, and that takes care of the pop, snap, sound like you're ripping the door off. And eventually, I did have a Chevy once that I opened the door and it fell off because I didn't know this trick, 20 years ago, and this was so rusted and beat up from never lubing it that it caused a lot of flex wear in here, and eventually it ripped this metal and opened the door one day and the entire door fell off in the parking lot. So whatever, bunch of goop here along this glider. It goes along this bearing. All it is a bearing that rolls and pushes it against a spring. It's like a cam and follower, I guess. But this bearing stops spinning and gets rusty. Keep a bunch of this lube and problem solved.